Okay, this is it. The final story. We have arrived in Southern Cropdale Trail, and I guess the mission's over here, I think.
Let's have ourselves a showdown.
It's my turn now.
And yeah, I guess we're ready to do it. Let's really defeat these fellas.
I wasn't expecting that.
Everyone has all their stuff ready, so let's get it started. This is the place from the trailer, right? Journey for the Dawn, let's do it. End game, let's go. The journey for the dawn draws near. If you proceed, the actions you take will be limited for a while. Any tales you wish to experience are best completed before the journey for the dawn, but the choice is yours. You can still save your progress after this point, but saving in a different slot is recommended. Begin the tale. I am ready. Let's hear it. I get to see everyone interact. It's so cool.
The fire won't catch.
Particio and Agnia are starting to fire.
Let's give it another go, Agnia. Every failure brings us one step closer to success, eh?
Right. We just have to keep trying.
Oh my god, everyone together is so
Brought
surreal.
firewood, you two.
Thank you so much, Casti.
Be careful. A fire's not worth getting wounded over.
If it's flames you want, I can do it.
Oh god.
Not so fast, partner. How else are we gonna work up a sweat?
If you insist on being so inefficient.
Alright, Temenos are together, so throwing
Go
in
back. We didn't find any beasts lurking about.
the healer and the warrior.
But we did find this water. Goodness, physical labor has never really agreed with me.
There's nothing like a good meal after a hard day's work, Temenos.
Yeah, where's the thief and hunter?
Speaking of which, I wonder how the hunters are faring.
Heave! Heave!
All that meat.
Ta-da! It's not a feast without a main course.
A feast? This is enough meat for a butcher shop.
I didn't think hunting would be so much fun.
You've got the stuff that great hunters are made of, Throne.
Ochette would know.
Oh, are you retiring from the cleaning business, Throne?
Quiet detective.
It's so surreal seeing them all.
Well then, I believe that's most everything. All that remains is...
The fire.
Everyone's counting on us to light up their evening. It's time to get serious, Particio.
Right you are, Agnia.
What are these pairings though? It's so interesting.
Come on, Fire. You can do it.
We'll show this pile of sticks who's boss.
Is Particio casting like Ember?
There we go.
This will be a night to remember.
I think you might be right.
Now we feast.
The optimistic duo, I think Cassie and Ozawa are kind of on the pessimistic side or realistic side. I don't know.
This is nice.
This is the cover art, dude, but in pixel form.
Truth be told, this isn't where I imagined my journey would take me.
I know what you mean.
As do I.
That's what makes journeys worth taking. You never know where you'll end up.
Oh my god, Hikari sneezed.
What's wrong? Are you cold?
Doubtless someone in Ku is gossiping about you at this very moment.
Oh, yeah, the king is out with his, like,
Perhaps
friends.
they miss me as much as I miss them. My friends back home. I've learned much in our travels, and I hope I can use it to help my friends and nation.
I know you will, Hikari. And everyone's lives will be brighter for it.
Thank you.
Even after this journey ends,
Journey's End.
I'm going to keep on dancing around the world until I can dance no more.
Mind if I tag along? With Particio and Rock backing us, we can hop on the steam locomotive and bring smiles to every corner of the world.
That sounds amazing.
With one of those, you could save your feet for the important part, dancing. And I could extend a helping hand to places I've never even dreamt of.
Will you keep on with Air's apothecaries, Casti?
Ooh.
I want to resume my search for like-minded allies.
Now that's a dream I can get behind.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, poor Casti, man. It's reminding
I'm
me.
afraid there's one problem with this planet of yours. If you consider how many people there are in this world, then
There's no room for logic in the realm of dreams, Professor.
duly noted.
He's
What'll
warmed
you
up a
do,
little bit.
Oswald?
Yeah.
I have some unfinished business to conclude. There are many answers that have yet to be found.
Is that so? It's writ plain on your face. You're worried about your daughter.
Gotcha
There's
there.
one answer found.
And what of you, Tamanos? Have you found yours?
Almost. It's like a piece of meat stuck in between my teeth.
Ugh, I know what you mean. I hate that.
So, something's still troubling you, in other words?
Precisely.
So, your days as a detective aren't over yet, then. Well, I'm here if you need an assistant. Assuming you can afford me, that is.
My goodness. You're awfully greedy for an assistant.
I love this banter. It's so.
Even if I said yes, I'm sure you have your own path in mind.
Everyone's paths.
I do. I want to go somewhere far away. To a place that isn't on any map. A place no one knows about.
A place none have laid eyes upon.
You all have such big hopes and dreams.
What do you have, Chat?
I just want to feast every day. And to keep the people of Totohaha safe, of course.
That's noble enough.
Should I be aiming higher?
Ah, seems like you've got some meat stuck in your teeth.
Don't worry, Ochet. That's a fine dream.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to compare yourselves to others, man.
I suppose it is.
As long as you're happy with what you achieve and what you want to do, then there's nothing wrong with it.
Look, a shooting star!
Ooh. Oh, look at that night sky. Wow. That's actually gorgeous, man.
I wonder what tomorrow will bring.
Ooh. It's all wholesome, but they're gonna crush me right now. Aelfric's flame. Oh, it went out. Oh no. They're going out, dude. Oh, that's the scholar and merchant. Was the okay? What was the okay? Hold on. That is the hunter, and I'm guessing apothecary. So Dreyfandi and Doter, and the last one's here. The thief and the oh my god, dude. The thief and the cleric. So the first one was, oh god, what was it? The dancer and the warrior. The flames went out. I think that's where we're going, dude. Where is that? And they're, oh yeah, they woke up to darkness.
Huh?
Cassie's the first one to notice. Other than Mahina.
Was that a dream?
Look at all of them asleep, dude. Wake up, guys. We got a problem.
I had an odd dream. There was a dark place, somewhere completely unfamiliar.
And a dark fire was blazing.
I saw the same thing.
Wait, are you yanking my chain? I saw it too.
We all had the same dream. Could it be a coincidence?
I very much doubt that.
I feel as if I've seen that place somewhere before.
Huh, I slept like a baby full of milk, though. Huh. Is it still night?
Strange. Dawn should be upon us soon.
Uh-oh.
We should patrol the area.
I can barely see a thing.
Huh? The stars. They're all gone. And the sky is pitch black.
Something is amiss. This is no natural nightfall.
Ooh, I'm getting chills.
Oh, Chet?
She's on guard.
I felt this. It's just like before. On your guard, everyone!
Ooh, everyone just goes into their battle pose. Let's
Something's
go.
coming, and it isn't friendly.
Oh, it's so cool.
It's here. I'll accept only victory.
Well now,
Oh, wow.
axe attack. Ah, there.
I'm just getting warmed up. Take this!
Nope.
It's my turn now. There!
Oh my god, what's everyone weak to, man?
My turn.
Oh my god.
Not bad.
Whoa.
It's my turn now. The winds of favor blow.
Damn it, what are they weak to? This ain't good.
Here I come.
It wasn't polearm. Nope. Damn it.
Here I go.
I don't want Agnia to die. But
Whoa, I'm out.
My turn. I'll end this. Sorry.
You sit and do whatever I set my mind to.
I don't know what it's weak to. Wind? Maybe?
Whirlwind blow.
Agnia might die, which is really bad. Would it be fire? Oh
Hot,
my god, this thing is killing me, dude.
This'll cool you down.
Whatever, it's fine.
Now it begins.
I think we'll be able to do it.
My blade sings.
Yeehaw! Let's do it! Whack! Hooey!
I don't want to miss this!
That's not Abers. I was about to do it.
Forgive me. Sorry.
What was that?
Casty and I have seen beasts like that before.
At the time, we had no idea what they were. Their nature.
I've seen them too. The black aura resembles the one true magic wielded by Harvey. He called it the Shadow.
A shadow.
What is it?
I cannot say for certain. Not now, in any case.
Mysterious monsters. Just what we need.
We know next to nothing of this phenomenon. Not even the extent of its reach.
Does this shroud cover only this forest? Or is it much larger?
Nothing for it but to check for ourselves.
On that, I agree.
Well, we need to do something.
Unfortunately, we lack the information to know just what that something is.
As an apothecary, I simply cannot leave this matter be. Somewhere, someone cries out for aid. And I must extend my hand to all those in need.
Okay. Where are we heading? Eternal Night has set up with the world. Travelers set out on a final journey to find the cause. Your destination will last you to search for the clues and find your heading. Oh man. You can change your information at any time from the main menu. Hey! Walk aside your fellow travelers on an epic journey. Oh, wait. Let's go too fast. Yeah. Oh my god, where are we supposed to go? Other place shrouded in darkness. Oh! Looks like there might be a thing. It's like affecting certain density. It's really dense in Totohaha. Okay, I think we'll head towards probably, yeah, Crack Ridge. Oh, level 51. Hold up. Ah, it's right next to Crack Ridge. They give you a little hint though. So right next to Crack Ridge, Desert Coup, Totohaha, Path to the Warden Beast. I'm guessing that's the only hint they'll really give. It's not on the radar, but ooh, the Flame Church. Okay, we're not gonna walk there actually, because we're playing video games. So we're going to Crack Ridge. We're gonna fast travel. Ooh. Oh, there's no music. Oh my god, there's no music. What does everyone have to say? Lovely night, isn't it? Yeah, we're just gossiping. Ooh. Man. I want to talk. Can I visit like every city? Is every city like this? But there's always tomorrow. The irony. Over Flagon. Are the other I kind of want to visit every city, but I might just do that later. There's probably a lot of information that you could find just for whatever, but we might just do the city towns that they're near. So Crackridge would have been our first destination anyway, just because it's the closest. There's some people that are bothered by it, some people are unfazed at all. They probably just think it's just still nighttime. Oh boy. What about you? Okay, he still says the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna go rest at the inn, and then we're gonna head to the right. Okay, let's see what the heck is going on. We're still gonna go with this party just because I like leveling people equally. Yeah, so I think this is the only hints you get looking at the danger levels. Good thing I kind of picked that. Oh, we're gonna go to the first slot finally. So what are we finding here?
For the pride of Ku.
Okay, let's find out what's going on here. We gotta look for clues.
Stand aside or fight.
Whatever I set my mind to. I wonder.
No, not Biller and Grace. Oh no.
I owe
Bad.
Oh, that scared me, dude. Oh my god.
I'll end this.
I did not want Bewildering Grace. Oh, that scared me. Why would I go for that one? Just die. There you go.
I wasn't expecting that.
What's that? Oh, wow. Wow, I wasn't expecting that Bewildering Grace. Alright. Oh, that's funny. I totally did not mean to press Bewildering Grace there, but I guess it worked out in the end. What am I looking for?
I suggest you get out of my way. Very well. Feel the sacred strength. That's that. Fighting is not what I do.
What are we looking for?
The hunt is on.
Thinking
We're just
time.
wrecking now, with this team at least.
All down, you're finished. I've
Okay,
seen
kind of glad that
worse
we
methods.
got that Bewildering Grace. Okay, what's... anyone? Anything? What are we looking for? Do they all lead to a dungeon? It might lead to that dungeon. There's a dungeon there too. There's a dungeon there too. And... I guess, technically... Oh, weren't there statues in the cave?
Come and get me.
Right?
Oh dear.
There's definitely statues. Oh no, we're not doing that. I almost pressed it.
Cleaning time.
Yeah, weren't there statues?
Well. Easy. I take
In the
what I
caves?
want.
Because it showed Flames Grace, and that's where the statue of the thief and cleric are. Oh yeah, level. Yeah, we're supposed to go in here. Okay, okay. I see what you're doing. Okay, let's see. Journal fragment. I did it to diary. I finally hired as a scrivener, and for Delsa's times too. All the world's new information flows through a newspaper, a river of facts, alongside a paper water wheel, an endless journey, an endless procession of scoop, scoop, scoop. As a journalist, I'll dash about the world, investigating, uncovering, and breaking news. What better way for me to carry out my mission? I thought about this a lot, and everyone has the fact they're hiding vast sums of knowledge locked in noggins the world over. But how to crack open these repositories and acquire these tasty secrets within. That's the rub, of course. As I am now, I doubt that I have the dexterity to pick up any of these cranial locks. I was raised in isolation, always out of the loop, hiding quietly on the outskirts of society. There's a positive way to spin it, though. I spent all the time I wasn't talking to people, observing them. Here's what I learned. People that let their guard down around cute little animals, scowling guard. Captain will play cuddly coo with an adorable puppy and soon confess all his gripes to the precious thing, and so I'll become the puppy. I'll wag my little doggy tail, act the part of the friendly little non-threatening furball, and slide into people's confidence. My brother may be the soaring eagle with his bird's eye view, but I'll be a sharp hound, keeping my nose to the ground and sniffing out every detail I can. Is this Ori? And then they said, brother may be soaring eagle with his bird's eye view. Is that Kazan? There's some hints here, but it's not saying what it is. So I'm just gonna keep that in mind. Oh god, I hope it's not Ori. I love Ori though. Ori's so cool, man. And if she's related to all of this, I will be so upset.
Study harder.
I will be very upset. Oh god. Okay. My oldest memory is crimson, a spray of bright red droplets and a harrowing scream, a crowd fleeing in all directions, the enemy soldiers fiercely cutting innocents. Some of them even laugh as they did. Amidst this, I was a stone still. In my tender years, I neither cried nor wept nor cowered, but merely watched the chaos unfold. Being raised in a war-torn land does things to an impressionable mind, and I suppose something had already broken inside of me. I would have died that day, cut down like the rest were it not for my brother. His cunning carved the path for us out of this hellish place. My brother is brilliant so much that the enemy king spared him if he would serve. Yet despite his genius, despite how shrewd the plans he proposed were in their attempts to avoid bloodshed, the blood always flowed. Humans steal, they kill, they take, and they take. Lives, possessions, lands. It's the state of our existence, a simple fact of our existence. My brother and I have seen so much together, and we both reached the same conclusion. The world doesn't deserve to see another dawn. The life of man is nasty, brutish, and ugly. Why not make it short? I need her on our side. I need you to convince that's a good idea. My brother's face was flushed when he handed me the letter addressed to Rai Mei. Oh, and I see Hikari. Hold on. Perhaps he'd been in his cups. I didn't need to ask him why he would be celebrating. The fundraising on Montmoise was going swimmingly. On my way home, I spotted Hikari. He's the key to everything in Ku, and if our machinations go according to plan, my brother will get what he's after. I doubt Hikari has a clue who I am. Another tactic proposed by Brother Dearest. No prior familiarity with me will help move things along down the line. But though Hikari doesn't know anything about me, I certainly know a lot about him. Hikari has another side to him, a second personality that my brother says was born from his family's cursed lineage. Somewhere in the past, Clan Ku's blood mingled with that of the infamous archmage Darkcast, sparking a history of war and sacrifice. A more odious bloodline I do not know. As I passed Hikari in the street for a moment, I felt as our eyes met, his gaze was steady and true, just as he was when he was a boy. How had that bright spark in eyes not dimmed over time? He has seen the same horrors I had, been through the same terrible war. So I assume the brother is probably Kazan, because Rai Mei. But I don't know if it's Ori though, even though the first letter kind of hinted at that, but I don't know if that's actually her. It could just be another scrivener. So this is bad. Hikari was captured before I had the chance to deliver my brother's letter to Rai Mei. If Hikari is killed, they'll ruin everything. So this is before his chapter 4 Hikari, when he faced Rai Mei. It'll ruin everything. We have to start over from scratch. Clan Mei calls the Fortress of Stormhill its home. Coldest place in Sleazy, and I hate it. Time is of the essence. The frigid blizzard is battering me like a leaf in the wind. If only I could take 2 steps back without being blown 3 back. By the time I finally reach Stormhill, Hikari had already been released. I can only assume he managed his way Ryanmei on his own. I handed my overdue missive to one of Ryanmei's retainers to quickly put that chilly place behind me. I don't know if it's Ori. It doesn't sound like her, but... Oswald is sentenced to life imprisonment. It took me a moment to process the judge's verdict. I blinked, doubting my ears. What was going on here? He was supposed to be executed, wasn't he? I ran as fast as I could to find Harvey. So Harvey's here too. Harvey's mentioned. So right now I assume Kazan is here. Which he helped us, dude, though, but I don't know if I should go in denial, but Kazan's smart, though. If he perpetrated this plan, and if he is part of this stuff that's going on here. But there's Harvey, assumed Kazan, and possibly Ori, but I don't think it is. But who else is the scrivener for the Delta Times that we haven't met, you know? I should have known the swine had stuffed leaves into the judge's pockets to bribe him into that decision. Why? I want to see him to see the power of my perfected magic. That's his reason. The blighted fool. Pride, worthless pride. We need the Book of Demons complete. What if Oswald somehow finds a way to interfere? When I gave my report to my brother, he simply said just watch the spectacle unfold. Apparently my brother had already taken Harvey's massive ego into account. Oh boy. When he made his contract with the man. If that's the case, then I suppose this is the problem after all. Regardless, I should hurry and gather what information I can about Frigid Isle. Oh my god, there's so much. But I'm only naming characters I know because it has to be someone we know, right? Sort of deal. Because I have a sneaky suspicion about a character that has a name, but she wasn't really used like anywhere except she just has a name. Okay. Harvey left for the Dusk-Ruined Shrine. The Reigns of Darkest, Archmage Darkest will provide the final piece that Harvey needs. The Book of Demons will soon be complete. I found a nice cozy place to conceal myself, and sure enough, Oswald showed up. Just as predicted, two fought it out, and I was able to read the Book of Demons in the wake of their battle. There was one surprise, however. Harvey escaped alive. What was that bright flash of magic? A glimpse of a force that may dwarf even that of the Book of Demons. The girl, does she have some special power within her? Oh, this is right before. I killed myself among the chattering students and slipped into Harvey's lecture. The Book of Demons is nearly complete, so he was in a jovial mood. When I saw my chance, I gave Harvey the news. Oswald had tried to escape Frigid Isle and died in the attempt. I thought the news would throw his high spirits off a cliff, but instead he just started giggling. It was creepy. When he finally settled down, he merely said, I need to prepare myself for my guest's arrival, and vanished back into his laboratory, humming cheerfully all the while. It's like he thinks Oswald is alive. Is Oswald alive? It can't be, and yet if so, he will soon come here to find Harvey and seek his vengeance. Wait, that would be perfect. I doubt Harvey will honor an agreement and hand over the Book of Demons without a fuss. If I can set those two against each other, it might create the perfect opportunity to slip in and swipe the book. I wonder if my brother had predicted this too. Oswald entrusted the girl Elena to his assistant before setting off on a journey. Like Alpates. Alpates! The blood of the Lumina family runs in Elena's veins. Oh, so Alpates has, because Temenos theorized Alpates has the blood of you know, someone important, and what they're saying here is Elena has that same thing. Is that why Oswald was able to unlock the one true magic? Because Elena had that blood of this family that Alpates had or whatever. Okay, anyway, I'll need to continue to monitoring her to watch for suspicious signs. Day after day, Elena sits at her desk and pours herself into her studies. A diligent girl, I suppose, but I am curious as to why her brow sometimes wrinkles. She cradles her head in her hands. Still, her eyes are as bright and her gaze seemingly set on some happy goal far away in the distance. A marked difference from when I saw her in Harvey's company. There was only worry and fear in her eyes then. My heart nearly leapt out of my throat when I heard that assistant's voice suddenly ring out behind me. Can I help you, miss? I'm really trying to distract and assemble with my tried and true cover story. Can I interest you in a newspaper subscription? He smiled and eyes were, but I sensed a keen suspicion burning deeply in those friendly eyes. I will not underestimate her again. No one else has ever noticed me when I didn't want to be found. I need to abandon my surveillance to risky. Besides, I have seen nothing suspect in all the time I watched Elena. Might as well move on to more important matters. Well, here I am in Calbrian. Word is that I can find someone who has the lost pages of the Book of the Knight's original manuscript. Caldina, captain of the Sacred Guard, seems to be moving as Arcanet? Arcanet? Caldina. That's a name I haven't heard before. Moving as Arcanet predicted in assembling these pages. There's a potential problem, however. A noisy inquisitor named Temenos seems to have caught wind of all this. Arcanet has her eye on him. So Arcanet's a her. But I can only pray he doesn't make any problems for us. I need to be careful not to draw his attention too. The Book of Knife is close to fully restored. Once it is, I did move quickly to retrieve it in filmation. Allying myself with Arcanet was merely the easiest means to the end. My brother did tell me to be wary of her, however, he was quite forceful about it. I wonder why. Oh my god, there's so much. Caldina, captain of the Sacred Guard, is driven by a lust of vengeance. To achieve that end, she seeks to make power of shadow her own, and with the restored Book of Night in hand, she set out for the Twilight Shrine. Her naive dream of avenging her people will never become reality. Why, you ask, dear diary? Because the right Arcanet taught her is purposely flawed. Oh, damn. So there I was, hiding in the shadows of the Twilight Shrine and waiting for the perfect opportunity. Lo and behold, Caldina's right went awry, and she transformed into the most hideous form. No one told me I've had to deal with some horrible monster. This is above my pay grade. Luckily, I had no need to fear that. Tamino showed up and handled the Caldina problem for me. I suppose Arcanet was well behind his well-timed arrival. What a puppet master. Bravo. So who's Arcanet? I'm thinking about Arcanet and I have a suspicion, but I need more information. I finally understand why my brother warned me to keep an eye on her. I slipped down to the ritual site after Temenos and made his exit to retrieve the Book of the Night. All that's left to combine it with the Book of Demons, and we'll be able to complete the Dark Blood Grimoire. Ooh, the Dark Blood Blade, though. Here I am, good old Timberrain, just in time for the coronation ceremony. Word on the street is that an apothecary named Trousseau is going to reign on the parade with a storm infused with shadow energy. His goal is to quote to extend a hand to save all in need. What a nice notion. Let's rewind the clock. It was 1 year ago that Trousseau lost hope in the future. So there's Trousseau. I started down this path. He was out gathering medicinal herbs when he stumbled into Lost Seed. Oh, really? When was this? There he met Claude, okay, who gave him the Book of Night. So he had the Book of Night. Claude was disappointed with the encounter, it seems. He had swayed Trousseau to his side, but couldn't persuade an apothecary in the man's company. With a regretful sigh, he told that his other apothecary's eyes were filled with a motherly strength, deep wells of kindness that belied a sense of fierce determination. That's Casti, I'm assuming. What's her name again? Ah, yes, Casti. She stopped Trousseau, saw the people of Timberrain to safety, and even dealt with the poison rain. As if that wasn't enough, she also managed to mix up medicine that could combat the shadow on the spot. Oh, damn. Claude's intuition was right. Cassie is someone to keep an eye on. My brother will need to know what we have. Another dangerous potential wretch in our plans. Damn, Cassie, let's go. I'm guessing this one next? I met a merchant today in Clockbend, an honest fellow with the laughing eyes named Particio. He's boasted that he'll rustle up 80 billion leaves and buy the rights to the steam engine from his current owner, Mr. Rock. Then he'll give the technology away to everyone when pressed. Why, he said, things like this should be shared with the whole world. Okay. Okay. It is Ori. Because who else met Particio in Clockbank? Ori. It is Ori. So we have... Let me write this down. I am having an epiphany right now. So we have Ori, Kazan, Harvey, Trousseau, Claude. I assume that's Kazan. It's not still confirmed yet, but I assume it's Kazan. And this pretty much confirms for me that it's Ori that's writing this, because she met Particio. And I assume the other one's Kazan, because Kazan met Hikari in things. So I guess that also means that Ori's brothers with Kazan, which... do they kind of look alike? I mean, their sprite both has like that dark brown or black hair. Anyway, Hortensio confuses me. If I could borrow that ruthless rock swords, it is human nature to take from the others and give unto oneself. So his noble declarations, I'm sure Hortensio will prove himself no different from the other slime. Greed and self-interest will win out in the end, they always do. Still, I'm very curious to how the story will play out. I'll follow Hortensio though, I'll keep my expectations low, placing your faith in others only gets you betrayed in the end. Ooh. 15? My brother made a deal with Harvey, craft the Book of Demons, an evil tome set to imbued with the magic of Darkest himself. Why, you ask? Well, dear darling, because we need to restore the lost Dark Blood Grimoire. The rub here is that neither my brilliant brother nor even Claude knows how to make this tome, thus the need for Harvey. The one thing my brother does know is that the remains of Darkest are a key component. When I shared that vital tidbit, Harvey smiled. That's all I needed. It sounds like he was already most of the way there. He's a valuable asset. We will do everything to assist him. Harvey has an unhealthy obsession with a scholar named Oswald. No, let's call it what it is. A severe inferiority complex. Yep. Harvey told me he'd gladly give the Dawn if it meant he could beat the man. We'll let Harvey read the Book of Night in order to pull him into our intrigues, but honestly, I think it wasn't necessary. The bottomless well of envy in his gut, properly manipulated, would likely been motivation enough. Besides, I don't trust him. No normal person can fathom that twisted mind of his. Ooh. Man, I'm too busy reading this that I'm not even paying attention to these monsters, dude. This is the 14th one. Particcio's gone and done it. He's gone and done it. He humbled Rock and actually wrestled the rights to the steam engine from the greedy tycoon. So that's nothing compared to what he did next. He actually gave it away just as that he said he would. Things like this should be shared with the whole world. He lived up to that grandiose statement and then some. The heat of his passion even melted Rock's icy heart, and I did not think the desert sun was hot enough to do that. So taking a step back, what Particio did is impossible, unimaginable, inconceivable. I observed countless people in my time, and to date, every one of them is motivated by varying degrees of self-interest. People are always willing to step on others to achieve their own interests. Particio, is he truly different? Is he someone who can at last transform this dark into something, brother? Into something wonderful? What do you think, brother? I skipped to the next line there. Welcome to my humble castle. This was how he greeted me when I arrived in Lossie before he took me on a casual stroll through that rotting mausoleum of a town. I struggled not to gag on the stench of death and decay, all while him smiling and breathing the abyss of taking the airs of the tranquil mountain meadow. This ghastly man's name is Claude, and he is the descendant of the infamous Archmage Darkest. Okay, so Claude came for Darkest's blood, but then that means Throne has his. Oh my god, how many people have Darkest's blood? Because Claude's just been giving birth to so many kids. So it is said that his notorious grandfather gave him a taste of the blood of the malevolent god of the darkness, Vide, rightly enough, while he was still in the womb. As a result, the man is blessed with eternal youth. With the blood of Darkest and Vide within his veins, Cloud's fate was to become the dark god's vessel, and yet he directed his destiny and instead chose to pass the honor onto his offspring. For our part, we don't care who the vessel is, just that we have one. Claude, however, seems to have preferences in matter. President thought the man sired countless children with countless women and set his progeny at each other's throats. To the bloody victor goes the ultimate spoils. As shivered as he looked me up and down, his eyes seeming to pierce my very soul. Ugh. It was as if he was seeking to plant a murderous seed inside me too. Oh, dude. Oh my god. I hate how unnerving Claude is to me, and I don't like him at all. When he handed me the Dark Blood staff, he told me that the woman who stole it for him has a lot of potential. His words, my purpose in Lossies, I heard out of there. I can't wait to hand the staff over to Arcana and let her handle the cathedral's sacred flame. Like the cathedral? I have a sneaking suspicion, but it isn't confirmed yet with just that information. Dear Daria, today I met with Petricor. Who is that? The woman. Oh, the Dark Hunter! Whoa! This was the only mention in Chet's story once. I introduced her to Professor Harvey several years ago at Arcanet's request. She was talkative today and had this to say. I met Arcanet when I was young, and it was then I swore myself to her service. Ever since I hunted for her and her alone, even slaying the legendary monster known as the Guardian of the First Flame at her behest. Hello? Ophelia's first boss? At her behest. Sometimes I hunted people too, like the time I came to possess the Dark Blood bow. Once again, my lady has use of me, and so I shall gladly obey. Who is this person? Petricor. She slayed the guardian of the first flame, but Ophelia didn't kill the first flame. This can't be Ophelia. I nodded, and when she finished, she showed me a monster. This beast, which she had captured on Totohaha, looked at me and walked with eyes filled with loathing for all who walked on this earth. I asked her what it was, and she told me the result of years of brutal conditioning and healthy dose of Harvey's science for good measure. Also, the result of an abomination crafted through repeated and horrifying experiments, and not again a soul this steeped in despair would surely prove to be a great source of power. It seems that leaving the flame of Totoha in her care should prove no issue. So is she in Totoha? It seems like she watches over it, possibly, but it's not confirmed. Oh, the statue's glowing. Okay, I can't believe it. How did Partition turn out an economic desert of a town into a hopping commercial hub? The business idea of this was inspired. I must admit, watching Alron's apartment came to life woke something warm inside me. I told Particio that the world's filled with people groaning under the weight of 1,000 problems. It's fresh ideas like this that bring a ray of joy into troubled lives. For once, I really, truly meant what I said. I should never have poured my heart out that in the public like that. I suppose my declaration is proof that he's cracked my emotional defense and convinced me to gasp belief in him. In my defense, he's really something else. Before I knew it, I was promising to help. Truth is, I'm excited to see what magic he'll pull out of his Particio hat next. That's my dear diary. This is the first time I've ever helped someone for something that was directly related to my mission. Let me stop for a moment and also appreciate that he convinced Alron to invest 80 billion leaves in him. 80 billion. The question is, will Particio prove to be a man of integrity? Will he really use those leaves to help the world and not just line his own pockets? Just a bit longer, only a bit. Mine, I find myself needing to see what he does next. So, yeah, that's definitely Ori. Was this even here when I visited this place? I don't remember. Oh, the wall broke. That's why.
That's that.
I might cut this into parts because if there's 4 places to visit and there's a lot of like information being whatever, so a statue of Aleph and a Scholar King, there are words carved into the base. O inheritors of our will, let the mirror shine and kindle a fire in your heart to chase the darkness. Wait, do we need the mirror? Oh my god, we actually have to use the mirror. Oh, that's so cool. So I should befalcon the trail. Yeah, that's a, this is Particio and on Harris over will. Let the mirror shine. Okay. What do you mean? I'm supposed to do something with the mirror. What am I supposed to do? I don't get it. I want to look this up because I don't want to be stuck here too long. I'm looking this up. I'm not gonna go too far. Oh! We have to have Particio. Okay. Aha! Will this work now? Yep, that's Ori. God, it confirmed.
What have we got here?
God damn it.
Sacred flame? Here of all places? Have I stumbled upon a scoop once again? Why, I believe I have.
Yeah, this is Ori.
I'm glad that's done. There's no need to keep up this cloying facade. To wear the mask of a chipper, unflappable scrivener. No. Now I bring an end to this dark, wretched world. To liberate its people from their pain, their suffering, and their hatred. Just like I swore to you, brother. Together, we will usher in the night.
Was she the one who doused this one?
I kept a close eye on the travelers. All while my allies and I worked behind the scenes. Until at last, I found the book I sought. The Dark Blood Grimoire. With it, I will smother the sacred flames, that they will never again light the way for the dawn. I offer this gift of blood, May the flames turn cold and dark.
She's dead. No. She killed herself. No.
Mortals. Gods.
She's like my favorite side
Who was it
character.
that drew the line between them?
But I guess that's not really her.
You're cursed. Us. Them. Berticio. Would that we had never met.
No, dude.
Sorry. Brother.
No way. Oh no, Berticio. Oh no. Ori. I heard from an apothecary in town. A woman was found collapsed near the sacred flame and brought there for treatment. She had dark hair and wore a cap, much like a scrivener. After she regained consciousness, she simply vanished. That's Ori. It's gotta be. But if that's true, then what saved her? It appears her wounds fell just short of being fatal. She must have changed her mind just in the nick of time. She saw the worth in walking toward the dawn. Well, I can hazard a guess as why she hesitated. I believe it was the thoughts of you that saved her life. Me? Now don't be ridiculous. Like I have anything to do with that. Well, no matter. As long as she's alive, all's well. But just where did she wander off to? I'm sure lucky that you're around to cheer me up, eh? Our journey isn't over. We'll do well not to waste time in idle conversation. But if you must talk, then perhaps a different topic of conversation would suffice. Oh my god, Oswald's opening his heart, because Berticio just lost Ori. Oswald, thank you kindly. Yeah, we'll probably end this first part, because I didn't expect it to take so long. And we'll probably head over to Ku and do that next. Even though technically I think Toso Hall would be closer, but I might as well just start there. So, we're gonna fast travel to Ku. And, we will make our way to, Hikari soon. So I'll just gotta split this recording up, and I'll be back in a jiffy.